You're in high school, right?
Yes, sir.
And you've already committed to USC?
Committed to Fresno State.
Fresno State. All right. That's the Fresno State Bulldog in the back, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Fresno State. Steven thought you said USC.
No.
Oh, that was another kid? Oh, never mind. Sorry, Jalen. That's another guy from California he's interviewing next week, I guess. All right, Jalen, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, no screen, Steve. You don't want me on the screen. Hold on there, Jalen. What you do to me, Stevie boy? Messing me up. Here we are. All right.
Yes.
Here we are, live with another episode of Talking Sports with the Legend. Tonight's guest is Jalen Williams, who's a senior in high school in California, and he's committed to Fresno State next year. Go ahead.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Santa Clarita area of California. It's LA County. It's where I was born. It's where I lived most of my life, pretty much.
What is your major going to be in college?
Business management. I kind of want to go into like sports agent type of thing, sports management type of thing. So try to take that and pursue it as a career.
What high school do you go to?
I go to Paraglade High School.
How many different colleges were looking at you?
How many colleges?
Mhm.
Well, I really don't know exactly how many, but I was offered by, I believe 6 different colleges.
All Division I?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
What made you pick Fresno State?
Just the coaching staff there. Everybody is well put together. It's a family pretty much. I mean, they push hard for me, and I can do nothing but respect that. And I just feel like I'm making the best decisions for myself.
What age did you start playing sports?
I started playing sports in first grade. I don't really know how old I was in first grade, but kind of just playing with the kids in the street. And, kind of got into football and basketball and things like that.
Did you play basketball in high school too?
No, I just play basketball for fun now. Try to keep my body right for football.
What position do you play?
I play cornerback. Try to stop the receivers from catching the ball.
Is that what you're going to play next year?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a role model?
Yeah, I believe Jalen Ramsey is my role model. Kind of, he's somebody that I look up to in the league. That he's a great player. He does great things around the community as well. So he's somebody that I definitely follow.
Got a cool first name too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good, man. He's probably the top corner in the league this year, right?
Yeah. Well, it's debatable. I'm not going to be biased. It's kind of debatable, but he's been playing like it all year. So
yeah, he's a player.
How far have you traveled for a game or a tournament?
The furthest I've traveled is probably to Arizona, Tucson. We had a 7-on-7 tournament there. Got to take an unofficial visit to the University of Arizona as well, so it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's cool. And the league you play in Cali, is it a 7-on-7 or is it a 11-on-11?
Well, I usually play 7-on-7, but the same 7-on-7 team I play for, they have a club team as well. So that's something, pretty much new this year with COVID going on.
That's cool.
How did your team do last year?
My high school team?
Yeah.
We did pretty good. It's just the end of the season, we just couldn't finish games in the end and kind of shot ourselves in the foot. But I mean, if we had a season this year, we were looking to hopefully, change that narrative, and but all in all, it was just learning. That's all it is learning.
Did Fresno State have a season this year?
Yes, they did.
How did they do?
They did decent. I'm not gonna say they did good because I'm going there. Definitely do better. I'm hopefully looking to go in there. Yeah, me and the other classes going in there and hopefully turn things around and take over the Mountain West.
How close are you to Fresno State in respect to where you live now?
3.5 hours, I believe. Yeah.
So you get away from the family then. All right. That's a nice little ride away from home.
Yeah.
What was the feeling like when you got your first offer in the college?
When I got my first offer, I was a freshman in high school actually, and it's kind of just like it's almost like a dream come true. You see all these dudes go to college and go to the league, and that's just the next step to get into that where you want to be. So it was honestly just a blessing, and I took it from there and ended up getting more.
Do you hope to play in the NFL after college?
One day I do hope so. I mean, obviously it won't be up to me. It'll be up to somebody taking a chance on me, just like a college did. So you got to keep working.
How tall are you, Jalen?
I'm 5'11".
Still growing, right?
Yeah.
What's the biggest game that you ever played in?
The biggest game I've ever played in was actually last year against Alameda in the playoff game. They're kind of like a top team in this state, and they have a lot of really good players. We were kind of the underdogs going into that game. We had them on there. We had them on the doorstep. We were beating them, I think by like 2 possessions or something like that, and we couldn't hold on in the end. So it's kind of heartbreaking, but I mean that's pretty much the biggest game I've ever played in. Just momentum and atmosphere and everything.
How do you stay in shape during the off season?
I'm sorry, say again.
How do you stay in shape during the off season?
During the off season, pretty much just working out with my trainer, just making sure my body's right as far as my core, upper body, lower body. I get a lot of field work in just to keep myself sharp. So just looking to get my body right for when I go to college, I guess.
How's your 40 time?
The last time I ran a 40, I ran a 4.46. So
Nice. Very good. Keep that up, man.
Yeah.
What's the most important game you ever played in?
The most important game I've ever played in was maybe my freshman year at my old school in Georgia. It was the last game of the season, and that was kind of like the shot for us to get into the playoffs. Unfortunately, I got hurt that week in practice, and I was only able to make it through 2 quarters. But I mean, as far as it being important, that was the most important game I've ever played in.
You said Alameda High School?
The one I just said now?
Yeah, the one you said you played against. Alameda? That's
Alameda?
Yeah, is that up near Oakland? Is that town up near Oakland?
Alamany is
No.
Southern California. Yeah,
Okay,
it's Southern
yeah.
California.
Now, my brother was in the Navy, and he was stationed out in Alameda, and it was
Oh,
out near Oakland. Because I remember he went to the Raiders game a couple times.
yeah.
Did you ever play against Jesse Madden?
Did I ever play
Football.
Madden?
Jesse Madden. No, Jesse Madden's a quarterback out there in the Oakland area. We interviewed him. He's a grandson of John Madden.
Nah, I've never played him.
Yeah, he's a Division I prospect. He when we interviewed him, it was in August, so he didn't commit yet at that point. Did he ever commit, Steve?
Yeah.
You don't know. You get back.
I mean, having that last name, I
Yeah.
can guarantee he's going to D1.
Yeah, well, it's funny because that's what I said to Steven. California is a long state, man. I said it goes all the way up to the top, all the way down to the bottom. So if you're in Southern California, you ain't nowhere. He wasn't nowhere. He's like a couple hours away from, like, Fresno State, probably closer to where that kid grew up. Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a nice kid too, though. He was really cool. We asked him about his grandpa, and of course, he was very proud of his grandpa. And we asked him about the Madden game, and he's like, "Yeah," because Steven said, "Do you get free games?" He said, "Oh yeah, every year I get a free game and everything." Yeah, that kid was cool.
What club and organizations have you played for?
You said you played for a club football team too?
Yeah, pretty much it's the same thing as my 7-on-7 team. We're called the Formula Family. Pretty much just get kids in the local areas as far as where I live and the Southern Korea area.
What are you looking forward? What are you looking forward to the most about college?
The competition. It's gone into a new atmosphere and then starting fresh. So I'm just honestly looking forward to the competition and then proving to myself that I can go out there and compete with guys older than me.
Who's in their conference at Fresno State?
Nevada, UNLV, San Jose State, New Mexico, Air Force, Colorado State, I think.
That's a pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good competition, man.
Yeah,
those teams got some good teams year to year, man.
Yeah, it's good football.
You better be in shape for that Air Force game because they're going to be
running that ball. Yeah.
Did you always play the same position and wear the same number?
This is when I got to high school is when I transitioned to playing corner. Most of my life I played a mix of positions like receiver and linebacker and things like that. As far as numbers, this is probably the longest tenure I had with a number in my life. Pretty much just been going through numbers, and once I got to Paraclete, settled down on 5, and that's just what I had since then.
Who's your favorite football team?
My favorite football team is the Dallas Cowboys.
I told you, Steve. That's all right. That's all right. Steven likes the Cowboys too because his grandmother and grandfather were Cowboy fans. I told him, I said, just because he lives in California don't mean he likes a California team. And there he is, man, our biggest rival.
Yeah, I seen the Eagles hat.
Yeah. That's all right. Like I said, we got Cowboy fans in the family.
Yeah.
Did you ever make an all-star team?
I made an all-star team in middle school, pretty much youth. My last year playing youth, I made the all-star team as a running back. So that's the only time I really made an all-star team.
Well, it's pretty good. You got a scholarship to Fresno State without making they don't have like all-star teams for the 7-on-7 leagues.
Nah.
That's not right, man. That's not right. That's prejudice, man. Prejudice against the small schools, man. That's not right. Yeah, we don't have that over here in the East Coast. Steven never really knew anybody. I follow stuff all over the country, and I've seen a lot of guys that went on Division I schools like you're doing, and they just came from 7-on-7 programs because, especially as a cornerback, it's pretty much the same for cornerbacks, whether it's 7-on-7 or 11-on-11. You still got to man up and cover a guy.
Did you
Right.
did you ever win a championship?
Unfortunately, no. The school I go to now, the previous years before I got there, they actually won a state title and a regional title. So it's unfortunate I didn't get to experience that, but I got plenty of years ahead of me, so I'm looking forward to it.
That's right. Fresno State next year. Do you think you get some playing time next year? Did they give you any promises?
No promises. You got to work for what you want. So we'll have to see when I get there.
Good. So it's open for you, open competition then.
Yep.
That's good.
Did you ever make a like all leg?
That's the same thing like to him, Steve. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Did you? No. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is tacos. Yeah, my dad makes them a lot, and my mom makes them, so I just kind of fell in love with them.
Taco Tuesday was yesterday. We had them.
Yes.
We had them. Taco Tuesday. That's a good one. That's a good one, though, Steve. That was the first one that gave us tacos.
Yeah.
Everybody else was mac and cheese and chicken nuggets.
What is your favorite song?
My favorite song, I don't really have a favorite song. I listen to like a variety of different songs, but right now my favorite song would probably be I think what is it? It's 1942 Flows by Meek Mill. I think that's what it's called.
There's a Philly guy. He's from Philly, Meek Mill.
Really?
Yeah, he's from North Philly.
Oh wow.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I met a lot of people that met him. He's a really cool guy. He's really does a lot for the community and all.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite athlete?
Favorite athlete is Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey, man. Remember you asked me?
Well, my all-time favorite athlete is Kobe, but
nice.
As a current athlete is Jalen Ramsey.
All right, another Philly guy. He's right outside. He was born right outside of. Well, I shouldn't say he was born. I think he might have lived in Italy when he was born, but his dad played for the Sixers and lived right outside of Philly. And of course, a very nice neighborhood.
You're the first person who didn't say the parents.
Yeah, well, he answered the way I like people to answer. He was when he took it the way you wanted people to take it, because almost everybody gives them the role model. So a lot of times we got to say no. We mean like a sports role model, because that's why I liked your answer, because I'm sure like he said his dad makes some tacos. So I know he loves his dad and his mom, but we wanted to get the good stuff. So what Steven also likes about the music is, do you guys listen to any special songs to pump you guys up before the game?
Yeah, I mean, Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill is a classic. As far as just pumping, like before a football game, it kind of gets you in the mood and gets the whole locker room going. So that's pretty much a song we like to play in the locker room.
There you go,
every
Steve.
week.
Tell the girls. Steven helps out with a college soccer girls team. So he's the DJ when he gets allowed to get on the bus with them, man.
Got to make sure you're playing the right music.
That's right. That's the most important thing, right, Steve? For a game, get them psyched up.
How does your team look for next season?
Fresno State, they're looking a lot of recruits coming in.
Yeah, I love the class we're bringing in this year. It's not just me, but bringing in a couple running backs, bringing in a quarterback that I actually played against, bringing in some transfers. So, I mean, right now, I believe we're looking good. I haven't actually seen it physically yet, though. So, I just have to wait and see how that goes. But kind of just looking forward to build chemistry with those guys, and that's what it's going to take to win a championship there. So,
did they already give you dates when you got to report?
No, but I'm reporting after I graduate, so
Oh, awesome.
Most likely like late June, early July, sometime in there.
Taking a summer course.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
definitely.
good idea, man. That's a real good idea. A friend of Stevens did that at University of Pitt. So he got it. Yeah, he got ahead of the game. So he's
Yeah,
scheduled to graduate like a semester early because of the way he did that.
yeah.
That's great, man. So I try to tell Steven, it's great if you do make it to the NFL, but the main thing is to get that education and get that knowledge, get that degree, and then you can, like you said, maybe help somebody become a pro and be their agent. And then you make some money and you ain't getting hurt.
Absolutely.
How are you preparing for the upcoming season?
Like I said earlier, just making sure my body's right, taking all of the necessary precautions, and then just honestly
You said you got
making sure.
you
Huh?
said, you said you have a personal trainer. How often do you work out with the personal trainer?
5 times a week, and in between that, I'm running and getting field work in. So
No days off, right?
not really.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
it's good. You got to recover sometimes. Sunday is usually my day off, but
That's all right. Well, you got to. That's what I said.
most of the
You
week
got to
I'm
do it.
working.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got a personal trainer, Steve. That's how he prepares, man. How you like that?
What would you say your biggest strength and your weaknesses are?
My biggest strength is probably just my size as a corner. A lot of guys coming out of high school are usually 190, 195 playing the corner position. So it's kind of why I follow Jalen Ramsey. He's a physical corner. He's a big guy. So I kind of my play style is off of him basically, and probably my biggest weakness is just staying in the game at all times. Sometimes I get bored because I don't get targeted a lot, and got to kind of snap my head out of that thing. And you know, it's a 60-minute game, so you know you got to be focused the whole time. And I'll say that's my biggest weakness right now.
I think you'll get over that real fast in D1 football, man. You're gonna be right. You're gonna be on your toes every down, man.
Yeah.
How would your teammates describe you?
My teammates would probably describe me as you know, funny and you know, just someone you can come to if you need anything to talk about. I'm always there for my teammates whenever they need anything. I'm a guy, you know, I get my work done, and you know, I don't know, I'm dependable. I guess if you really need me, I'm dependable. I guess that's how my teammates would describe me.
That's a good teammate. That's a good kind of teammate to have, man. You got to have people to depend on, and like you said, someone to talk to. Nowadays, I try to tell people back in the old days, you know, people didn't ever talk about their problems. They would just, you know, keep it to themselves, and then they all would have problems as they got older, man. So it's good to speak up when you got some problems and talk to your buddies.
Absolutely.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like to play. I play Madden a lot. I play a little Madden a lot and a little Call of Duty. Kind of just, you know, get on the mic with a couple of my friends, and you know, whatever happens, whatever's in the party stays in the party type of thing. But it's fun.
What system do you have?
I play PlayStation right now. I don't really like Xbox. I'm not an Xbox type of guy. But I'm looking to get the PS5 hopefully pretty soon.
Oh boy, that's what Steven wants. He's got the yeah, he has PS4. He's a PS4 guy.
Yeah.
What motivates you?
Probably just where I want to be in life. You know, obviously everybody doesn't make the NFL. Everybody doesn't become a college football player. So just taking the steps to get where I want to be. just want to be successful in whatever I do, whether it be football or just a job. That's pretty much my motivation, just keeping myself going at all times and, doing the things that I don't want to do every day.
That's what I told Steven. I said that's what you want to, that's a great answer, because that's what I said to Steven. I said, you want to, motivate yourself, and sometimes it's hard, and some people use their parents as their motivation because the dad, didn't go to college, or your mom didn't go and want you to go. But I tell people, it's got to be within you, and you got to want to, you got to want to be the best that you can be. And I'm sure that's the way your parents raised you.
Absolutely.
That's great, man. That's great.
Do you know if you will play a team from Philadelphia next season?
Nah,
Team from Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Nah.
you're Division I, so the only way they'll play anybody here would be like Temple,
Penn State.
Penn State's with that's but they're all the way out there, and Penn State now. Like last year, Penn State only played Big Ten schools because of the COVID. Yeah, we don't know we don't know what's going to happen next year, but hopefully it'll be the same. But that's the thing. A lot of these guys, their programs had to change the whole schedule last year. So this year coming up, I'm sure when they have other games, they're playing, like he said before, like his high school went to maybe Arizona or something, but they're not going to probably fly them all the way across the country. But you never know. They get a bowl game, Steve. Get a bowl game.
I mean, as far as the schedule we have next year, if we actually do go forth with it, the first school we play, or they actually come to us, we play Connecticut. So.
Oh, get out, UConn. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play. Actually, it's funny because they play in a couple teams in this area and football. Now in football too. Yeah, Temple used to play them, but I don't think they play them anymore.
Basketball, they used to play Villanova.
Oh yeah, well, they're a big rival for Villanova in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do? What is your favorite thing to do in your free time?
He told you that one, Madden and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
We have one kid that said he likes to go fishing once in a while, and I said, "Boy, that's like I said that's a good one." I said, "But nowadays, especially with the COVID, that was one of the few things you could do, but you had to go with like your dad or your buddies, and then if you're out there with your buddies, then you're supposed to wear a mask." So, yeah, even fishing, man, I tell you, that's why I said you couldn't do anything outdoors this year.
Yeah.
What are you like off the field?
Off the field, I'm pretty independent. Like I like if people come to me, I definitely talk back, but I'm kind of just an independent guy most of the time. Just handle my business, and then whenever I have free time, I go do things that I like to do. But I mean, off the field, like I said, I'm just an independent guy.
Do you have a part-time job or anything?
No, I spend time with my family whenever I can.
Hey, man, it's working for you, man. It's working for you. You got a scholarship. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Do you have any tips for younger football players who want to make it, want to go to play in college or high school?
Don't really. I mean, focus on the physical part of the game, but entirely focus on the mental part of the game, because that's what's going to separate you from being average or good and being great. The game is I think 90% of the game is mental. So just knowing what you're doing out there, and then just taking all the necessary precautions you need to while you're playing. I mean, it's not the most safe game, but if you're fun and you play it safe, then it is.
Yeah, well, that's a good advice, because that's the thing, like you said about being mental. You guys can all, work out and run and jump and do whatever, but the guys who want to make it further, you got to really, pay attention and know what you're supposed to be doing, especially in football. Everybody's got a job to do, and, all of you guys got to work as one.
And the last question, if you could have three football players, they could be dead or alive.
Not football. If you could have dinner, with three football players, dead or alive, who do you want to?
Who would they be and why?
definitely put Jalen Ramsey at that table. Kobe Bryant, of course, and we'll add Deion Sanders or maybe
Oh,
LeBron.
boy.
Maybe
Deion,
LeBron.
Deion Sanders, man, he was a cover corner, man. That's what he was. I used to
Yeah.
laugh because everybody say he can't tackle nobody. I said he's not getting paid to tackle anybody. He's getting paid to catch interceptions and run the ball back. Hey, do you do any of that? You do any punt returning and stuff?
Yeah, I do kick returns actually. So hopefully I can do it in college as well.
Nice.
Another chance to be on the field.
Well, we're gonna be watching for you, man. Steven's got all kinds of stuff on his TV to watch games all over the place, and we'll make sure we get your conference next year, Jalen.
Yeah, thank you for your time, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too, man. Good luck next year, man. Can't wait to see you. Thanks.